It's episode 9 of season 10. This is the Northstars show. I'm your host, Bruce Krentz. Behind the camera, a guy that's not only wearing tie-dyed shoes, but has a bigger TV in his office than I have in my house. You work for a cable station. There's big TVs everywhere. It's Paul Anderson, Coach Ryan Stuart joining me again this week. Coach, the long roadie to Kenora. Obviously no bus legs for the guys. They came away with 2 wins, and that was the end of a 4-game heater. You must have been happy about that.
Yeah, go down and take 4 points out of 2 games. You're always happy with that on the road.
Yeah. And we talked a little bit last week about the rivalry with Kenora. How was the atmosphere down there? How was the reffing? How were the fans? What was it like?
It was definitely interesting. The teams don't like each other, and you can tell by the fans. And yeah, I'm sure the guys heard some words that they've heard before.
It's never easy, but obviously they showed up, ended up in an OT game on Friday night. So tell us a little bit about the Friday night game.
Well, you know, lots of teams think they're just going to walk into Kenora and walk on them, but really they were pretty stingy. We did play well, I thought. We had 60-some shots, so their goalie stood on his head, and they were actually up late. We had to pull the goalie with a power play late in the game and tie it up, so got a little lucky there and then sealed in overtime.
Exciting one. And then Saturday, we'll talk to the guys about it a little bit too, but 6-3, had a bit of a 3-goal lead and then slipped. I don't know if you'd say slipped a little bit, but it ended up a little different than you probably expected partway through the second.
Yeah, I think when those 3-0 leads are always scary, and it proved to be the same that day. I think they got it back to 4-3, and then we took off from there, but we were the better team that whole game, so it was just a matter of time.
It was going to happen. Got lots of scoring this weekend from Clark and Ethan and Prime. I guess you maybe wouldn't say a surprise because those guys have been playing well all year, but wow, what production.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Actually, it is a bit of a surprise because they're just only been playing together for 4 or 6 games because Port's just got back from that injury.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see them gel up a bit because the 5-on-5 scoring really hasn't been throughout the lineup, so it come to an inner line finally.
Yeah, no, that was really great to see. I guess we got to mention the Sunday game, but we won't talk about it. Things didn't go quite so good in Beausejour on the way back through, but we'll get them next time.
Well, there's one positive that the Northstars didn't take a single penalty.
Really? I didn't even notice on the sheet when I went through. Can you ever remember a game with no penalty?
No.
Not even close. Holy cow. Down to Brandon this weekend. These guys are a little bit higher in the standings, so the games are going to be tougher. What are you working on with the guys this week?
I think we're going to have to work on just intensity in all parts of the ice because that team is the most offensive team in the league by far, and yeah, you don't want to get smoked by them, so you want to put your defensive clamp down and make it really hard for them to score.
Yeah, I think that's all we can do. And now that a little bit more balanced scoring, it's nice to see too that you got a few more weapons in the lineup, and who knows who's going to show up. Do you have a gut feeling for anybody that's going to go on a tear this coming weekend?
I don't know, I'll go with a gut feeling, but I just think that we're going to play better defensively and make those 2 hard games.
Yeah. Let's do it. Last one little shout out. Brady stayed down playing with OCN. Good for him. It's a little nod to the coaches and all the players that have helped him do well this year. So a couple games there. Good for him.
Yeah, I think we're always happy when any of these guys get that opportunity to step up with the big club and get a couple games in, see what it's like. And it's great for him. And, you know, hopefully a couple other guys might get a chance later this year.
Yeah, no, it would be great for some of the other guys to get to do that and bring that experience back. We're going to need it as we sort of clamor for some of those last playoff spots.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on, Stu. Thanks for joining me, and best of luck this weekend down south. This is the Northstar Show. Here we go. The Meet a Rookie segment. It's Alan Wesley with me this time. 2 wins on the road this past weekend and 1 little bit of a loss, but what did you think of the big long roadie to Kenora?
It was all right. It was just long and tiring. I was tired, pretty tired.
Is that the longest bus trip you've ever been on? I'm sure you've been on some long ones, but is that the longest?
Yeah.
And what'd you do to pass the time? Did you sing any songs?
Yeah.
And I'm curious, did Rookie Idol go down?
What's the question?
Like, did you guys have Rookie Idol?
Oh, yeah.
And who did you think looked pretty good in Rookie Idol?
Nathan Halcrow.
Anybody else?
Gage Gogol.
Oh, right on, right on. And what did they do? Sing, rap, tell jokes?
They sing.
Beautiful. Everybody's got to sing. It's Rookie Idol. Okay, where are you from?
Northstars.
And what's the best and worst thing about moving to Thompson?
The worst thing is moving is for my family, and the best thing is playing hockey and meeting new people.
And how has it been moving to the high school? Is this your first year at Artie Parker?
Yeah.
Does it feel pretty big? Norway House has a pretty big high school, but does this feel even bigger?
Yeah.
It's all right though?
Yeah. Almost got lost.
First few times. What's your favorite subject?
Probably math right now.
That answer. I got to ask, who's your teacher?
Miss Thompson.
She's a great teacher. That's a good one. What else do you miss about Norway House other than your family? Anything?
My friends.
How long has it been that you've been playing hockey? What age were you when you started?
Probably 8.
Ooh.
8.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a late start for hockey players. Lots of times we get 4 or 5, but did you catch up right away, or did you feel like you were kind of slow getting to be the top of the heap? Obviously, you're one of the better players now.
I was kind of slow, like I don't know, just
Lots of A's, like A's, double A's, all the way up.
I was mostly with the B team for the first couple of years,
Yeah.
and then got into the A, and then I came here.
Wow, and now you're on the AAA. Love it. Who are some of the favorite players that you played with growing up? Who are some of your favorite Norway House players?
Kaya Utterson.
And still one of your favorite players to play with?
Yeah.
Anybody else, now that you're playing with the Northstars in Thompson, anybody that you like being out on the ice with?
I like being nice with Nathan. He's a funny guy.
Good on the ice and good on the bench? Does he crack some good jokes on the bench?
Yeah.
Keeps it light?
Yeah.
Perfect. And who are some of your favorite coaches growing up?
Lance Cordell.
And that was your coach in Norway House?
Yeah.
And can you remember any things that he liked to work on, or were there some things that he taught you about hockey?
Like he worked on just basic skating drills, handling drills, something like that.
And it's worked like a charm, because look at this. Now you got the hang of it. Outside of hockey, what are some of your favorite things to do?
I like to play baseball.
And I mean, that's no shock to me. Baseball or fastball?
Fastball.
Of course, Norway House Cross Lake, that's all anybody does. That's all anybody does all summer. Yeah, Coach Stu's a baseball guy. He's not going to be happy with you. No ice next weekend. That's all there is to it. What position do you play?
I play center or left field.
Fielder, speedy fielder. And do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have 7.
I love this. Okay, give us all their names. Shout them all out.
Okay, one girl her name is Rosemary. My brothers, there's Ashton Wesley, Joel Wesley, Wilkins Wesley, Thaddeus Wesley, and Austin Wesley.
Got them all. And where do you fit in the numbers? Where would you have some older? Are you the oldest?
Between.
Just like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any pets? Like, is there a room at your house for anybody else?
No pets.
No pets?
No.
Too many mouths to feed already. Do you have any personal goals for this year?
Just to score my first goal.
And when you get your first goal, what's the celly going to be? Have you been dreaming about this for a long time? Do you have it all lined up, ready to go?
Probably just to sweep the floor.
Give us just a little. Last one every time. Who's your favorite NHL player and why?
Probably Patrick Kane because of his hands.
Meet a rookie. It's Alan Wesley.
Hi, my name's Paxton Moore. I'm number 30. I play goalie. My hometown's Flin Flon, Manitoba, and my elementary school is Ecole McIsaac, and my favorite player is Jonathan Quick.
I'm going to make this awkward.
You're going to make it awkward? Yeah, you can try. Issac, Catcheway, Nathan Halcrow. It's 2-on-1. Guys, what did you think of the weekend all the way down to Kenora? What did you think of the games this weekend?
The games were good. Yeah.
And what was the atmosphere down in Kenora? I know we've got a bit of a rivalry with that team over the years. Was it a little bit intimidating in there or not too bad?
Yeah, there were some fans chirping some of us.
What did you think? Any good chirps or was it kind of just
They were just swears.
kind of weak? Isaac, some of your thoughts on the games. How was the OT?
I was kind of nervous. I got scared when Paxton fell. It's pretty scary sitting from the bench.
Some worrisome times at that moment. But if you had to go in, no big deal?
Yeah, I think I would have did fine.
And did you have a little chat with them before the overtime? Did you give them any advice? Did you give them any tips?
Cheech has it. You know what to do, yeah.
Perfect. All right, it's 2-on-1. We're hitting you with some of the hard questions. I'll start you off with an easy one, though. Black tape or white?
White.
Always why? So that it looks like the ice and they can't see your stick, or just good luck?
I just always used white.
Okay.
What's your Subway order?
A pizza sub with bacon and some hot sauce and double it up.
Oh, yeah? No veggies?
No.
Never. Even though you asked the question, what's your Subway order?
Pizza sub, flatbread, and some cheese.
I haven't gone flatbread in a long time. Do you get it grilled?
Yeah.
You got it. It's no good if you don't get it grilled. What is your go-to social media? Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, guys?
It's just TikTok.
Just TikTok. And how much time do you think is the longest you've ever spent on one session of TikTok? Like you sat down, and when you finally looked up from your phone, how long had it been?
Probably like 2 hours, 1 hour and a half.
It's a pretty good TikTok run. And what are some, if it's appropriate for TV, what are some of your favorite videos? What kind of stuff do you watch on there?
And just watch some Warzone, some hits and dangles on NHL. And there's softball on there too, fast pitch.
Of course. You play? What's your position?
Baseball?
Yeah.
I pitch. I basically play everywhere on the field. I can catch, bat, pitch, field, outfield.
Well, okay. Love that. Got another question?
What's your nickname? Or do you have a nickname?
Nate D-O-double-G.
Did we work that into Rookie Idol at all?
My nickname?
Yeah.
No.
Probably for the best. I'm going to steer clear of that. What's your favorite TV show if you're not watching TikToks or movie?
I just watch Sportsnet on the highlights, or I'll basically watch UFC.
Not a big UFC fan, but okay. Got one more question?
No.
I'll leave you with another easy one. Favorite NHL player and why?
Brady Keeper, because he's from Cross Lake, and I just started learning off him as soon as I got put as defense. I played forward most of my life until Northstars.
Man, how great is that? Good shout out for him. We were actually reaching out to him for the show, see if we could get him on the BK segment because he's a BK. So we sent out some texts the other day. We're going to still try to get him. Do you know him? Do you think if you put in a good word for us, we get him on the show?
Brady Krentz?
No, Brady Keeper.
Oh, Brady Keeper.
Brady Krentz I can get.
Like get him on the show?
Yeah.
It would be awesome, yeah.
Yeah, we'll zoom him in. We'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Isaac, Nathan, 2-on-1, right here on the Northstars show. New segment on the show, it's Captain's Corner. Clark Scadden had a lights-out weekend. I feel like you got robbed on Player of the Week. I know I can't ask you about that because it just makes you sound bad if you say, I got robbed on Player of the Week, but he got robbed, yeah. Coach can say it. He can say it 100 times. Great weekend for you, 5 goals. Have you ever had 5 in a game before, other than some Chintzy House League game?
No, actually, no. I scored 5 in the inter-squad game this year, but I never scored 5 in a game before.
And you guys, obviously, I didn't watch the games, but from checking out the stats, you guys had some crazy chemistry going on this weekend. What do you think happened? What changed? Did you guys have some special pregame meal? Did you guys room together? Like, what's going on?
No, we didn't. Nothing really. We've been practicing for a while together. Got some good line rushes in during the week, and I found against Kenora we really got it below the goal line and worked their defense really good.
Yeah, I didn't watch it at all. So is that how you were generating a lot of the goals? We're cycling down in the corner trying to make some chances?
Yeah, most of our goals generated from a couple wraparounds, passes in front, how he got his first goal this weekend. most of it was just below the goal line, grinding it out.
That's how you do it. First goal this weekend. Tell us about it. Brag a little bit. How'd it go?
It was pretty much all Prime and Clark. They just got it down low, and Prime see me wide open in front and fed it to me for a tap-in. So.
It must have felt nice to get a goal. You had a whole bunch of assists as well. You guys looked like you were really throwing it around, but felt pretty good to get the first goal of the year.
Yeah, it felt pretty good, yeah.
Beauty. And Prime, I'm just going to reach over to you. What was one of your favorite goals or things that happened this weekend for your line?
Probably Portey's goal. Yeah.
I love that. You're the most excited about his, Gino. And when you saw him there with his eyes wide open and you knew you could feed it to him, did it feel pretty good?
Yeah.
You knew it, no doubter? Is there any way you could miss?
No.
Not a chance. And just before we come back to Clark, what did you guys think of the games overall? I mean, the overtime game on Friday night, and then on Saturday, I was actually talking to a friend of mine who's from Kenora. Happened to call during the second period, didn't realize the game was on. You guys were up 3-0, and he said, you know what, I think they just called the driver to start the bus. This one's over, they're out of here. And then it doesn't look like that's quite what happened. So what happened in the middle of that game?
I don't know, yeah. We were playing good and then kind of fell down for a bit. I might have given them a pretty free goal, but yeah.
Stormed back and got it done in the end. And was it anything the coach said? Was it anything you guys said, or did everybody just look down the bench and say, look, we gotta get this done?
Well, we were up 3-0, and then they kind of just snuck their way back in, really. They didn't have any grade A opportunities, just I don't know.
Just got her done. I was kind of laughing because I looked at the score sheet, and didn't they have a guy named Brady that got 4 points?
Yeah, he scored 4 goals on us on Friday. He's pretty mouthy about it all day Saturday, chirping everyone that he got 4 goals against us.
Their Brady was better than ours, but ours is playing with OCN this week. Let's give him a quick little shout out. Brady got picked up for a couple games. Kind of cool for him.
Yeah, it's good. He played yesterday and today with them, and unfortunately they lost both games, but he was in the lineup.
Didn't look good, but he had the jersey on. I texted him today, and he said he got a bit of ice, and he said he felt pretty comfortable out there. Murphy was down watching the games, and he said the same thing. He said he didn't stand out, but I think that was a good thing, because when it's your first game in junior hockey, you just want to fit in, and it sounds like he did.
Yeah, I watched. He looked comfortable out there. It's always tougher going up another level, really.
For sure. And with guys you haven't been playing with all year, it's got to be a little bit different, little nerve-wracking first one, bunch of family in the stand. So top marks to him, but this isn't a show about him. This is your segment. It's the captain's corner. What do you think we got to work on, you guys, this weekend before we head down south? Got anything?
Score goals.
The other line's got to start cycling and chipping in a little bit too. So tell us about the games coming up this weekend.
We play Friday, Saturday in Brandon, and then we play Sunday in Dauphin against Parkland.
And feeling good about these games. It's going to be a big challenge. This is a couple games that we got to win, and I think we can do it. Keep cycling. The other line's got to chip in a bit. You guys did all the heavy lifting last week.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon only rolls 3 lines. They only dress 3 lines every game, which we get out there and get physical on them. We could wear them down. You never know.
Absolutely, we can. No doubt about it. I got to leave us on this one. Did you think the rookie idol performance, the winner, was worthy of the win, Nathan?
Yeah, but Rob Bassett definitely had by far the best performance on the whole bus trip.
We'll leave it at that. I'm not even going to ask what went on at Rookie Idol. A few games down south. You can always catch our show on Shaw TV in Thompson and in Flin Flon, and on YouTube. For all the guys in the Captain's Corner, I'm Bruce Krentz. This is the Northstars Show. Thanks for watching.